Hey ladies and gents, a few of you have asked me to comment on a brand new football game that's coming called Goals, and I'm going to share with you some details about this game, what we know so far. I first heard about it through Kurt, who's a FIFA pro player and content creator. But basically, he said, beyond excited to announce that I'll be working alongside an absolute super team in the making of a new football game, Goals. The monopoly will be over, the suffering will be over, and above all, we'll finally get the football game that fans deserve. I promise you that. So if we look at the actual page for a Goals game, it says Goals is a AAA play to earn football game, free play, cross play and multiplayer first and esports ready. I'm going to read through what one of the founders has to say about this game, and then I'll give you my thoughts. So Andreas says, I am building my dream company Goals, a next gen football game backed by amazing VCs and angel investors. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but basically I'm sure they're getting some sort of investment. Combines my deep interest in sports, gaming, esports and new technology. Just to give you a bit of background about Andres, he was a former Counter-Strike world champion. So I don't know, how much money this guy's got, but obviously to rival the likes of Konami and EA, it's going to take a lot of money, and hopefully these people here, the VCs and the angel investors, have got a lot of money, because I think to bring it up to that level is going to cost a fair amount of whack. Anyway, I'll cover more on that later. After playing more than 5,000 matches of FIFA and observing the esports scene for a very long time, it became painfully clear how broken it was with no signs of getting better. And then he referenced Steve Jobs. He then goes on to quote World of Warcraft, saying we are going to make the greatest football game of all time. Goals is a AAA football game, free to play, cross play, multiplayer first and esports ready. It will use a play to earn model where time spent and skill in the game will be rewarded through digital assets, so more people hopefully can make a living playing the game. Free to play opens up the football game genre to more gamers, and cross play allows friends to play no matter their platform of choice. We see no reason why the world's largest sport shouldn't be the world's largest game. Multiplayer first means that we're going to put a lot of resources into creating a fluid experience online to eliminate lag, latency and button delay, which is a big problem in football games today. Esports ready means we're not going to use catch-up mechanics, rubber bands, effects, handicap, probably better known to us as scripting, and that's definitely a good thing to hear. The best gamers will win due to their skill and nothing else. We'll put a lot of emphasis into a proper MMR system with tournaments and ladders. There are a lot of misconceptions in terms of play to earn and NFT games and challenges, and rightly so, but in essence it is about giving back power to the gamers. We're building this together with the community, a big learning from running SK Gaming, already involving all kinds of players from pros to casuals to keep it inclusive on the direction of the game. And then he goes on to say, we are a remote first company with HQ in Stockholm, Sweden, currently hiring people to be part of the founding team, producers, tech directors, game designers, concept artists, character artists, NFT engineers, system programmers, gameplay programmers, and community managers. So it's very, very early infancy. They're still assembling the team to actually build this game, which sort of will bring me back to one of my points in a minute. All that matters in the end is to build a fantastic game. I hope you guys do. We are an ambitious new company with lofty goals. If you want to be part of shaping the future, please get in contact with me, basically. So from my personal perspective, as I said earlier, taking on Konami and EA is going to be a big challenge. You're going to need a lot of investment, and like I said, these are going to be very, very important. I personally think the best way to go about it, I think there's a gap in the market for a fun football game. I think that maybe it's hard to say that FIFA is realistic, but FIFA and PES, certainly look like a real football game at the minute. I think they should go with a more arcadey approach, in my opinion. Build up the following. Maybe in the if they were to recreate Sensible Soccer, for example, you might be thinking, oh god, I hate Sensible Soccer or never played it. This was one of the best games in the 90s, in my opinion, and it was just fun. It didn't take itself too seriously. There was transfers, red cards, bookings. It was a pretty easy game to pick up and play, but very, very hard to master. And if they did like a remake of this, or someone did a remake of this, with, you know, better graphics, keep it still pretty arcadey. I think Unfinished Pixel also made like a game, but they never made it online, which is a big factor as why it didn't work so well, or didn't come out as well as probably they'd had hoped. I think if they made that an online game, I think they would be in a very, very strong position. But I think that's the way that you should go about it. And then once you get the people behind the game, your vision, and then you get the finances to build on from that, that's probably the way to go. But if they've got lots of money coming from these angel investors and VCs, then all the power to them. The other thing I thought about was, you know, this is early on. This is early days. They haven't even assembled a crew, and you know, up here, I find it a little bit difficult. Sorry, where it says Goals is a AAA play. You know, it's not. In my opinion, it will be, but it's not at the minute. I think is a bit of a strong word. Or, you know, Goals is a AAA game. I'm sure it will be. I'm sure it will be upon release, but it's not ready, and it's nowhere near ready yet. I think we're looking at 3 to 6 years before this is even released. So anyway, you know, I'm always open to new football games. I was hoping like 2K might come out and make a football game. You know, if I had it my way, I would literally dig up the people who made Sensible Soccer, maybe a crew from there, or the original International Superstar Soccer devs, get them all together in a room, crowdfund it, and then just go like that. But that's me. I was offered an opportunity. Someone did sort of raise it with me, but to be honest, I've got no experience of like even trying to start a company to build a football game. So, and I don't think I'm big enough, to be honest, to make it. But it was a very you know, it was very nice to be considered, to, you know, to be reached out to create a football game. But anyway, that's all from me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I don't want to make this too long a video. I just want to skim through it and let you guys know that there is another football game coming. And what do you think? Certainly, I like the fact that, you know, they're trying to pick a hole where everyone sees a weakness, where people think that, you know, there's scripting in PES, there's scripting in FIFA, and people have had enough of that, and they want to try and exploit that, and they're exploiting that with this marketing, which is very, very good in my opinion, and hopefully they deliver as they say. Anyway, that's all from me. Take care, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.